There are loads of gaming consoles on the market today, each with its own set of captivating graphics and games. Many people, however, still prefer to play games on their PC because of the control it provides. Who can forget the adrenaline rush of racing games, which have been delighting people since the 1970s? As we all know, racing games are always entertaining and addictive. And while there are car racing games that focus solely on automobiles, there are also bike racing games that focus solely on bikes. Bike racing games may be a lot of fun if we learn to embrace them and enjoy the fast-paced arcade-style racing that they provide. There's something special about fast motorcycles like Yamaha or Ducati, and it's fantastic to witness when a gamer or a man appreciates a fantastic bike or a bike game. In today's video, we'll look at 10 excellent games that allow you to ride a bike, so buckle up for the ride. Number 10. Moto GP17. It doesn't always have to be an arcade or juvenile when riding a motorcycle. Instead, we can play a fantastic simulation game like Moto GP17. Moto GP17 is the next installment in the already successful genre, and it features new gameplay, graphics, and game modes. If you watch Moto GP on TV, you'll be happy to know that you can race against the most famous Moto GP riders and, well, get your arse beaten if you're not good enough. There's also a fantastic multiplayer mode that you can access at any time. Unfortunately, I don't see many people there, which is a bummer. Number 9. TT Isle of Man. Ride on the Edge 2. If you're a motorcycle racing lover, you've probably heard of the Isle of Man's TT. This is a real race that attracts professional racers from all over the world to compete on the Sneefel Mountain, a track that you can easily watch on YouTube right now. The course is also quite dangerous, and there have been numerous accidents here. With several steep turns, small roads, and other hazards, racers must use extreme caution when racing through it. TT Isle of Man was a hit, but TT Isle of Man, Ride on the Edge 2 improves on the original. Again, there are numerous courses and bikes to race around within this game. You should practice on the various courses before attempting the more difficult areas, such as Sneefel Mountain. All in all, if you haven't already, this is a game worth investigating. Number 8. Road Rash. Road Rash is a classic PC bike racing game with several installments. Road Rash 1991, Road Rash 2 1992, Road Rash 1994, and Road Rash 3 1995, all of which are enjoyable to play. Road Rash is a racing game for the PC and various platforms that features single-player mode as well as a mano-a-mano game mode that requires an online connection. There are over 5 distinct racing tracks to choose from, as well as 3 different game types to play. Trash Mode, Big Game Mode, and Mano-a-Mano Game Mode are the 3 game modes available. Road Rash is a great game to play, and one of the best bike racing games ever made. Number 7. MXGP The Official Motocross. MXGP The Official Motocross is another PC racing game that combines realistic gameplay in practically all of the riders and bikes from the MX1 and MX2 classes, as well as excellent sound and graphics. It is not tough to master this game, and the controls are also simple. MXGP The Official Motocross offers a variety of game modes, and each race takes place on dirt-covered tracks. This is a bike racing game that you can download and play on your PC. There are various stunt bikes in the game, and you can unlock various types of bikes, as well as make various upgrades. MXGP's career mode is incredibly challenging, and you'll need to win a lot of races if you want to progress up the ranks. Number 6. Ride 4. Ride 4 is the most recent installment in the ride racing game series, and it has been dubbed the best of the rest due to its advanced gameplay and improved graphics. Its features and game modes make it a game that should not be overlooked. Ride 4 is a single-player and multiplayer game that can be played both online and offline. In comparison to past editions, Ride 4 boasts a large number of tracks and over 200 motorcycles, the majority of which are from 22 official manufacturers. Ride 4 is one of the top bike racing games on PC, with over 34 distinct tracks to race on and a few different game modes to play. Number 5. Road Redemption. Back in the day, Road Rash was a well-known racing game. It was an arcade racer in which players rode their motorcycles down the road against the clock. The fact that participants were given weapons or the power to hit and kick their opponents made this game unique from others. This game series allowed players to choose between defending themselves against AI opponents or striving to eliminate them in order to win first place. Years later, with Road Redemption, we have a spiritual successor. The game has the same overall gaming experience as the original, but it was built for a current platform. Following a successful Kickstarter effort, the developers were able to release this game in 2017, in which you once again race along the road on your motorcycle. Meanwhile, you'll be able to utilize a variety of weapons, ranging from bats to guns. Just remember to stay away from the cops who will be trying to put an end to the craziness. Number 4. Trials Rising. Trials Rising is another motorbike racing game that provides the best single-player and multiplayer racing experiences. This game has a lot of features, and it's currently one of the few bike racing games with more than 50 different racing tracks and a variety of game modes to play and explore on Trials Rising. The game's graphics and sound quality are both excellent. Trials Rising is one of the best bike racing games on PC, and it's quite addictive. You can play it both offline and online via the multiplayer section. There are a variety of motorcycles to unlock, as well as customizing options. Number 3. Moto GP21. The Moto GP21 was developed by Milestone SRL, the same developer who created the Ride series. This is another simulation-style racing game in which players compete in a number of races throughout the 2021 Moto GP season. Because this is a simulation game, you'll notice that there's a lot of emphasis on keeping track of various parts of your motorcycle. Meanwhile, it's all about familiarizing yourself with the courses and ensuring that your motorcycle is capable of competing in the races. It may not be a game for everyone, especially those looking for a more arcade-like experience, but those who appreciate it will find DLC to expand the game's content or even prior iterations like Moto GP20 to play through previous season races. Number 2. Moto Racer 4. Moto Racer 4 is a bike racing game that you'll enjoy playing on your PC, and it's quite addictive. It has both single and multiplayer game modes, with the online multiplayer mode allowing up to 10 players to race against each other. Moto Racer 4 allows you to customize your motorcycles as well as your rider. The game has realistic gameplay, and each rider has their own personality and riding style. King of the Hill, Last Man Standing Survival, Catch Up, Wolf Pack, Ghost Bike, and Golden Helmet are the 7 game types available in Moto Racer 4. When compared to previous editions, Moto Racer 4 has a lot of new features like road traffic and the chance of colliding with opponents. Moto Racer 4 is really a fantastic PC bike racing game. Number 1. Days Gone. Sony has a sizable library of exclusive video game titles that were previously exclusively available on Sony's console platforms or a limited number of handhelds. Things began to change recently as Sony began to release its exclusive games on the PC platform, first with Horizon Zero Dawn, and most recently with Days Gone. This was a PlayStation 4 game that was initially launched in 2019 and included a survival horror experience. We were thrust into a world that was descending into a zombie apocalypse, with mankind splintering into little factions. It's here that we're thrust into the shoes of Deacon St. John, a former outlaw biker who lost his wife during the apocalypse's peak. Well, use the comment section below to share your thoughts with us. Hope you enjoyed the show. If so, please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button. Also, show us some love by clicking on the like button below and sharing the video with your friends and family. Turn on the notification button to get updates on our new videos. That's all we had for today. Bye. See you next time in the upcoming video.